I'm Phil,
And I'm Megan.
and we led the Young Adults Practicing the Way course. Yeah, I think in Autumn Ridge, there's a large cohort of young adults, but in church this large, it's hard for everybody to feel like they know each other, or you walk in Sunday morning and okay, I see my people from my small group, but you don't feel like all the other young adults. So it was a need for that Svea had actually reached out to both Megan and I, and just seemed like a need of hey, we need a Practicing the Way class just for young adults to get connected.
Yeah, especially in community, and community that's around our age, which is really cool because we're all going through a lot of similar things.
Yeah.
And so just to come to class and be like, oh yeah, you are experiencing that too, or oh yeah, you were wondering about that, I think is super helpful because it's relatable, and then you can take that and grow from there. And we just talked about in our class growing in community and doing things like Sabbath or fasting that seem maybe far-fetched or just harder to start up have been a lot easier in community. So that's been super cool. And just discovering how many young adults there are in the church. I had no idea, and it's super cool to be able to bring a bunch of young adults together and continue that fellowship now, and just kind of cultivate it and keep it going. So it's exciting.
Yeah, I would say that doing things in community, it's a lot easier to do things in community when we're an island, when we're trying to do things on our own. It's easy to just say, oh, it's easy to just toss that off, or maybe I'll read the Bible tomorrow or next week. When you're in community, it's encouraging, right? We're all going towards the same goal, and it's encouraging to do that together. So small groups are a really great way to do that. Do it with people, see people regularly, have people encouraging you and sharpening you. As far as, leading a group, I think it's a really great way to, this isn't a great motivation, but to force yourself to really dig into the material deeply, right? You have to, because if you're going to be leading this, you have to be knowledgeable of it, and it gives you a deeper investment in the material.
Yeah, I think a piece of encouragement that I would give to anyone looking to lead a course like this is just to go for it. And God is with you, and there's a whole community here among the pastors and other peers and other people in the church that are super encouraging and empowering, and it's super cool to grow in that way. And encouragement for joining a small group is that it makes it a lot easier to do spiritual practices and be with Jesus, become like him, do as he did. So it's been super cool, and just makes Autumn Ridge feel so much so homey, and just so exciting to come here and see your friends. So yeah.